What is up, guys? This is Drippin back with another Rust video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys on how to build the wide gap peak and mainly what one of the most important purposes of it is and what it actually is. So the first things first to get started, what is the wide gap peak? So as you can see, this right here is the wide gap peak here. Essentially, it's the same kind of thing as a multi-TC gap, except for this gap's a lot bigger, hence the name wide gap peak. There's a couple of different ways to do this. One of the main ways of doing it, one of the main things that people do when they do it, I should say, is they actually make it off into another external TC for the channel wall. Well, that's completely fine. That's how you should technically do it. Although there's an option, as you can see right here, you can actually connect it to your main base, so you don't have to have external TC. Or if you can't, let's say, you got your multi-TC and you got a complex design and you can't actually fit another TC off in the distance. What you can do instead is you can design something like this that you connect it to your base. So, like I said, this is the wide gap peak here. One of the main purposes of it is you get a pretty good range here, a pretty good line of sight as well, as you're shooting your enemies, as you can see. I'm pretty sure this was designed by Cohen. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But that's where at least I first seen it improvised. So, like I said, if I'm wrong, just let me know down in the comment section and I'll correct that. So, I'm gonna show you guys in a couple of different ways to do this and actually add them to your base. Every base is gonna be different. I understand that, but there's a couple of common ways of doing it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and show you a couple of different ways of doing it here. So, let's say your base has this shape here, and you want the gap off of this, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna come right here in the middle, and you're gonna build 4 square zones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna get rid of these 3 here. We're gonna come back here, and we're gonna add a half one just like this. We're gonna upgrade this one, and we can put one here, and we can put a square here and a square here, and then we can get rid of these. Obviously, you're gonna have to add the frames in so none of this decays. And most people, when they build this, they're gonna build an external TC. So what I would recommend is just do something like this. And then we're gonna keep this square temporarily. So you're gonna go 2 off from this. 1, 2, and this is gonna be a twig, by the way. And then obviously you just build your external TC off of here. This is the design that I use. And then, you just connect everything up to your external TC. I'm not going to go into detail on how to actually build your external TC, that's completely up to you. But what I normally do, like I said, is I just build it like this. And then there'll be a twig here, so it connects it all. And then obviously just build your TC however you want. But now you're going to notice that this part isn't connected to this. If you guys want, you guys can just go ahead and just add foundations in here. Or to make it a little bit cheaper, just add half. Or little walls right there like that. So, once you have this shape in here, obviously, I'm just going to build this up a couple layers so you guys can see on how to actually do the gap here. So, let's say you're going to have your shooting floor right there. You just take these frames here, and you're going to build these up as well. Place a triangle on both sides here, and then a square in the middle there. And then, let's just say that this is your shooting floor, and you got like this. Add some windows here. And then, as you can see, this is going to be your wide gap peak right here now. Alright? And if you do it correctly, you shouldn't be able to fall through here at all. Alright? So, there's one way of how you guys can do it. I got another footprint here that I'm going to show you guys. This footprint is a little different, and the way of doing it is a little bit differently than the other ways here. So, let me just go ahead and turn my mirror command on here. So as you can see, this right here is where the wide gap peak is. So let me just build this up here just so you guys can get a little bit of an idea. So let's build this up 3 layers here. Alright. And then obviously this is where your wide gap peak goes. But the way that you're going to do this, because you're going to build off of here. So what you're going to do is put the square here with a triangle. And then you're going to build 3 squares out here as well. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to get rid of these right here. And we're going to put triangles here in the middle, just like this. Now, it's optional. You guys can put this one right here in the middle here. So you guys can put the triangle here. That's up to you. I'm just not going to do that for right now. So, like I said, this one right here and right here will be temporary, sorry. And we're going to put 2 squares on the side just like this. And obviously build your external TCs out as well. And then we're gonna get rid of these. And we'll just build this up here to the shooting floor height. And then this is all gonna vary on your actual footprint. But for this base, this is how this one's gonna be here. And then obviously you're gonna have your shooting floor, however you guys have that. And then you got another wide gap peak right here, right? So depending on the shape of your base that you have this in, is gonna vary on how you actually build out, right? So I'll show you guys this one more time, and then I can show you guys the other one again. So if you have two triangles here, you got this shape here, which means that you can place circles all the way around like that. What you're gonna do is build a square, a triangle. Let me build this in Twig, by the way. So you got a square and a triangle, and then you're gonna build 3 squares out from this triangle. So 1, 2, and 3. And we're gonna get rid of all this right here. And then you're just gonna build back with half moons yet again. And like I said, if you want, you can go ahead and put this one here. Doesn't affect it at all. And then this one will be upgraded. This square will be upgraded. And then this will be temporary. And then this one will be upgraded as well. So that's basically how you can do it. And if you want, you can go ahead and you can actually have this one in here as well. And if you guys do put this one in here, this is actually gonna help with disability, because you can just build this up like this. Here, let me show you. So you can have this here, and this is the D2 frames here, and it's gonna give more stability for your peaks up here as well. There's also another way that you guys can do this. I don't know if I have it at a replica of how to do this here. Let me just fly up here real quick. Right, let me just get rid of this. So let's say you have like a 3x3, kind of like this, and you want it to be right here in this corner spot here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come off of this square here. You're gonna build 4 squares out like this. We can get rid of these. Build half moons back just like this. Now you're gonna notice we can't actually put this square here. So what we're gonna do instead is put it here. Alright. So this square is temporary. Now you're gonna notice this offset, which means it's facing this way here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep this square there, and we're gonna add 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can get rid of these ones here. Come back to this one. We're gonna build our half moons, and then we can go ahead and we can place a triangle in, or a square in here. And now as you can see, this gap is offset in both directions. So it's offset exactly where you want it to be, which means it's gonna be right here in the exact middle. So that's how you can do it with a square if you're trying to put it in the corner like this and you want it to be perfect. And there's another way that you guys can do this as well. Let me just go ahead and get rid of this real quick. So let's say, for example, you have this shape here. This is for like a standard shell design here. So you have you can either place a square and a triangle like this, or you can place it the other way. So the way that you're gonna put the wide gap off this is you're gonna place a triangle right here. That's to be temporary. Place a square, and then you'll place a triangle here. And then from this triangle, you're gonna go 3 triangles back. So 1, 2, 3. We can get rid of all of this right here that's built in Twig. And we're gonna build this back in a half moon, just like this. Oops. To here. Now what you're gonna do here is we're gonna build a square here and a square here. Alright. Oops. A square on this side, and then this side's gonna be a triangle. And the reason for that is so it still gives that square and a triangle shape right there. Alright. And then obviously we can get rid of this. And then you can obviously build your external TC off this however you guys prefer. And then you just build this up. But I won't be able to do it here because I you got the shooting floor already built. But so if you want to do your shooting floor like this, you guys can do it like this as well. That's if you have a square spot here and with a triangle next to it. So like if you got a square here and you can put the triangle next to it, what you're gonna do, like I said previously, and I'll show you guys one more time. Place the triangle, and then you place the square, place another triangle just like this, and you build 3 squares back. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna break all this twig, and then we're gonna build this back with half moons. Just like this, and then we can place a square right here, and a triangle right there. Alright? Or if you guys want, you guys can probably do it the other way. So you can probably have a square here and a triangle here, but the shape overall is going to be a little bit weird, especially if you build it up top. So there's the three most practical ways of doing your Y gaps there. Like I said, I know I've had a lot of people ask me how to do this, so I figured I'd make this video. That way you guys can understand the general ways of how to do it. I know there's other ways you guys can do it for more complex bases, but this is the simplest version of how to show you guys on how to do this. So hopefully this did help some of you guys, and if it did, please let me know down in the comment section. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on. I know we're almost at 800 subscribers, so once we do 800 subs, or we hit the 800 subs, I plan on doing like a village kind of idea, or playing a wipe with some of you guys, something like that, alright? So if you guys have any ideas what I should do from 800 subs, just please let me know down in the comment section. And whatever one has the most likes and comments and stuff like that, we could probably figure something out all together, guys, right? But without further ado, guys, this has been Drip. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and it did help you. And I'll see you guys in the next one.